We're back at Happy Valley on a Wednesday night for an 8-race program, and a trophy race as well. Comes up as race number 6 on the card. The best of the action is towards the end of the program. We finish off with a Class 2 as well. I'm Andy Lejeune. Good to have your company. Glad to see I've got the company as well of Paul Lally, our form analyst, and race caller Mark McNamara as well. Mark, good card Wednesday.
It is good card. Lots of chances in most races. So if you like a punt with some value, it could be a case of a few decent priced winners coming up under the lights.
Yeah, it seems like good betting all throughout the night. Paul, any jackpots we're looking at?
No, there's no jackpots to speak of at all. They all got one last time. So, but as Mark said, it's really open racing throughout the card. So it should be some really good racing and a few surprises, I think, dividends-wise as well.
All right, 2 Class 5s on the program. That's what we start off with. The first of them over the 1,800 metres for race number 1 with the C course as well. Take note of that for Wednesday night's program. Crown Avenue returns, has won over the 1,800 metres here at Happy Valley, but 6 times he's actually won over the trip at Charlton on the weather included. Zach Purton from barrier number 4. Sky Gem, his wins have actually been all over the 2,200 metres. Amazing Lux, won over the 1,650. Anonymous, one of 3 in the field for David Ferraris. He's also got Go Ballistic, and then further up there, Magnetism, Fortune Patrol for Tony Millard, Wealthy Employee, and Speed Force for Michael Chang and Antoine Hamlin from barrier number 3. Michael Chang's had a great start to this season with a double on the weekend.
He has indeed, and Anonymous going to get a great run in front here by the looks of it, off a slow tempo. Speed Force tucks in behind Crown Avenue, a better run than he had at Shard 10. Then Go Ballistic, Magnetism, racing on the rail, and one off, bar Wealthy Employee, who has found form, but if he's going to win on Wednesday night, it's going to be doing it the tough way.
All right, we'll have a look at him in a moment or so. We'll start off, though, with Crown Avenue. Paul, this is him running 5th on the opening day of the season behind Ezra.
Yeah, nice run, I thought, as well from him. He's been downgraded now into Class 5. He's won second up in the past as well, this horse. He's a 9-year-old, but look, he's a prolific winner. He did win off a rating of 46 last season, and it was a nice run here. I think he can win this.
Absolutely smashed him in the betting in this race, and he's in for mine. The only concern is he did go 3 wide the trip this day, and he's on a quickish sort of backup, but the stable started well. The first race specialist, Dennis Ship with Crown Avenue.
Certainly is. That race we were just looking at there, though, was won by Tony Millard's Ezra. Horse we're looking at now is also trained by Tony Millard, and that's Fortune Patrol. Mark, along with Amazing Luck, Exaltation. Had a colour change, Exaltation, Magnetism and Sky Gem.
He was good Fortune Patrol, winning this by 3.5 lengths over the 2,200, but he does come back in distant. He goes up 8 pounds in weight, even allowing for Dylan's claim. Sky Gem will run all day. He's drawn barrier 2, so we'll get a nice run on the inside. He got all the favours here, Paul, Fortune Patrol. The thing that concerned me was the extra weight.
Yeah, and look, he's got to carry, he's got the distance a little bit as well. I think the 2,200, he looks a real stayer. Look, it was a dominant win, though, and he does come in with a lightish weight compared to the rest of the field. So I just put him in on a minor line.
When I say Exaltation's had a colour change, he's still the same colour. He's just racing for new owners.
He's not a grey.
No, he's still the same. Wealthy Employee, Paul, what about him?
I put him in as well, Wealthy Employee. Another one that comes in towards the bottom. On the back of these 2 runs that he had at the back end of the last season, here's the last one of them. Look, I thought it was a nice run from him. He's drawn awkwardly in 11, but you can see the way he hit the line here, and it's not an overly strong field, so I found the spot for him.
He was beaten about 9 lengths in his trial, Wealthy Employee, but did make some late ground in it. The trial was way too short. It was 1,200 metres, but 1,800 metres Class 5 is more to his liking.
Yeah, and Crown Avenue with that class drop in the run under his belt, Paul, is our favourite.
Yeah, and I'm going to go with him actually as well. Crown Avenue, I just think looks a really well-placed race for him, and he's won off a lot higher ratings in the past. Another of the old boys is Magnetism now. He's really well rated. His last win came off 60. He's now down to 36, so he comes into Class 5 here as well. This will be his second start, though, in Class 5. Wealthy Employee and Fortune Patrol on a minor line. 1, 2, 10 and 9.
Magnetism from the inside draw in a fresh condition. He's had no trials, but he does race well first up. 7 starts for 3 placings. Karis Teaton on board. Crown Avenue, he's going to be hard to beat, just as long as he backs up okay. Wealthy Employee has found some form, and Sky Gem, he got well out of his ground in the trial. He made some late ground, but 1,800 metres more to his liking. 2, 1, 10 and 3.
Magnetism makes it into my numbers as well, but I actually think Crown Avenue looks well placed with that run on the opening day and the drop-in class from a good gate. Probably the one to beat here. Our first race at Happy Valley, Class 5 over the 1,800.